Go live action. Hate to play my team.
From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati.
But luckily, they only have about, Jacobs and Rhodes from the original team
of the
left.
NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Season 11. Regular season.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
24-4.
I like what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
Throwing on first down, Barkley. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
One thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play 1 and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to think about immediately right off the bat.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to back off either. I think that they had success on the first play. Typically, when a defense does that, they've announced to you that this is what they plan to do throughout the game.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. From the gun, Barkley. That's caught by Ware. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Barkley. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Barkley. And he comes back with 1 complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 16 carries, 82 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space because the defense will key on it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. On first down, Barkley. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there at 22. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Barkley. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Scared the shit out of me.
There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Running is Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the gun on third down, Barkley. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have this us way
Their
down
tight end,
in
that guy can run.
Cincinnati territory.
Got himself a Waller out there.
Fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play.
He's
And
carving us. He just made one
special
mistake.
there. Boy, was he moving.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes. Now they're wide receivers who occasionally block people. And right here, this isn't tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the gun, Barkley. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he is in.
Call.
Touchdown, Raiders.
JJ.
Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Now with 3 series, he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Stopped right at midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Well, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Oh, Maximus.
Incomplete. Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Barkley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They're trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Gore. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Too much swerving like Jersey Girl.
So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Alford. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Off the play fake. Gore. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun. Gore. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read,
flat.
and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd down now, Alford. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Yo.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Jaws moving. Oh, he gave him those jerseys. Son of a bitch. Jamarcus Russell back to pass. Looks fired. Is that Henry Ruggs in year 11?
99 speed, 98 itself.
Give me a guy like that. 90.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands
He's like one-of-a-kind guys on the team.
Use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. He puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow the ball carrier.
Oh, fuck, I had a hot dog.
Throwing on 2nd down. Barkley going for the ball.
Ketchup and mustard.
But the back judge right there to
And I had a chili cheese dog.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good.
Nice little chili cheese.
Oh, dude, man. Yeah, with mustard and onions on it, too. And then I had...
This is 3rd and 10.
And it wasn't like chili beans, it was like chili sauce, like all this creamy, grainy, brand new fucking. They had a half a hot link and about 6 giant Speedy Claxton. And they had about 6 giant scoops of fucking, had like basically 2 plates full of macaroni salad.
So you're telling me he did America proud today. Damn proud.
Oh man,
I'm proud.
The fruited place.
Proud to be America. That belt out the best.
Absolutely love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well.
That guy had a boner the entire time. He's ripping that one on the pen.
Dude. Oh, that song, I hated that song. It was like, it seemed like so fake. I when I first came out, it was like the most like, I don't know. It seemed like it was fake. Like he was trying to rewrite America's song or something. Like we already didn't have like 500 of them from 1700.
He's just proud to be in America.
Oh, look at that route by Wayne Gonzalez, though. Did you send him up?
No.
He like ran this crazy like hitch stop and shot like a cannon after he did the little like stutter step. He was kidding. Holy shit. Look at that fucking punter. Man.
6'5".
Why don't you make that guy a little fucking bigger, dude?
Guaranteed.
Oh my god, he looked like RoboCop. fuck.
Cop ain't got shit on it. Can't
call.
call.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats.
What I like about Jacobs on this game is it looks like exactly like him, even like the way he runs. And like how he'll like stiff arm and like sidestep it and shit. It's like just like him. Like that right there, and just like shed the tackler like that.
Game, Charles. You can't do that.
No.
You get into your film sessions and
Are you shitting me? I never see that ever.
That's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Now here's a throw right side.
Someone's hitting the sparklers. That's good.
Cat's going butt.
I don't know. He's hiding in the depths of hell.
He hates it.
Who's 84? Oh, he hates it.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards.
Doesn't like it, does it?
And it's a first down.
Oh, look at Ronald Curry.
From the gun, Barkley.
Look at big Frank Middleton out there at right tackle, 71. And Howie Long playing left tackle for the other day. Russell Maryland, big 67 at guard. I can think of a guy like for every number in this team.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Love seeing these Raiders, like all the classic numbers. Got all the greats of one, 84 Jerry Porter.
Not much there, only a yard. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following
the right guard looks like what's his name, Richie Incognito. Big 6'9". It looks like
Big
like
6'9" Frankenstein.
No, it looks like who was that one white dude that we had forever?
Sims. Barry Sims.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like Barry Sims. Exactly. Yeah.
With the paw print tattoos on the fucking bicep.
Yeah. Yeah. What was that? That was sexy.
They stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
If you block another one from this view, I'm gonna fucking turn this shit off, dude. You had so many opportunities like in this view now, and I'm gonna have to start doing it every time. It's crazy.
I mean, I'm just trying to see the
them
ball.
Snap it like perfect. Yeah, you can like see it perfect. Like every time you're in that view, I always have my controller in my hand and I try to like time it. And I feel like I could like see it so
I really
good.
Zen mastered. The one time I blocked it, I just Zen mastered it.
You felt it, like you
right before
like,
it
as soon as
even
you hit
snapped
it,
it, I would just lock
it.
it.
Yeah, you knew it. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they work this well upfield across the
I've been getting them, and I'm not getting to the ball. It's like I'm late.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in
You're a sick man.
Somersault Sanders.
All the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, Gore. Throw left side complete. It's Gonzalez. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Able to get 7 on.
Oh, I heard that fucking rocket shot.
2nd and 3.
You listen to that.
Operating from the gun. Goal. Eluding the pressure right. Going deep downfield for Ross. John Ross, the one he was looking for. Started short.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as
Who
he got
the?
outside
Someone's
the pocket,
shooting off little
everybody's gonna take
zippers.
off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these
Is that your mouth?
defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think
Max.
that discouraged him from taking off.
Second fucking
Is that guy
one.
doing that? Is he whistling that, or is he really shooting
Oh,
like
they
that?
would have got
Who?
the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop
The guy outside is that little.
This offense
He's zipping him.
once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open,
Independence
he takes
Day.
off and tries to run for it. He gets to the
all the
sidelines,
fireworks and all the bombs are just a big old reminder that we are number one wizards. That's how I feel. That's how I look at it. That's the day we flex our muscle as the world's super cat. With all the bombs going off.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. From the gun, Gore, flush to his right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. It's their quarterback as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away.
Oh, there's a big old deal, the real deal, Holyfield.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. So we have come to halftime and what's already a two-touchdown game.
All black cleats the boys
we'll
got.
You down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for
I have a feeling her and I are going to be in traffic for about 4 hours.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15.
Doesn't come all the way back.
We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And it's
you got to basically drive almost all the way there just to jump on the
looking to
BART.
sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. From there, we head over to the Windy City.
Fremont.
Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they have the lead over the visiting New York Jets. Baker Mayfield with 3 touchdown passes.
Anton, we're on the 880.
Finally, let's get you to Baltimore. Check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And
the 101 over to the 880. Once you hit 880, you're on your way to the East Bay. Like Spice One.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a
big old
back-and-forth
East Bay
first half.
gangster.
Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I should hit up DB and Topper and see what the story is.
Right, Coach,
now we got halftime Week 15 under our belt.
I don't want to make it as late as I did last night. That's for sure. 2 o'clock about my maximum.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed at least by midnight tonight. My time, for sure.
Trying to get 7 hours tonight. Hardcore.
I'm trying to get 8, man, because last night I went to bed at about 4 and I woke up at 9. I could have used at least 7 hours, but I didn't.
Spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
Let's see little Lukey here. I didn't even watch this one.
We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any
He's standing right on the line. Go, 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 fast, fast, go. Big Glenn, I hear Big Glenn. Go, 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 fast, fast, go, fast.
Oh, I hit the wrong. Oh my God, Gonzalez. Wow. Thought he was square. He's always square.
At least it does get him the third down. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punt team now. Is this one
Kovacs, dude. I used to play ball with a kid named Jesse Kovac. Went to Cardinal High.
Yeah, there was Jesse and Billy and Bobby.
Bobby Kovac. Kovac. People used to call him Kovac. Like maybe that's how you really said it. Kovac.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together
bought the big package.
The football comes out, Jacobs lost it, and the Bengals grab it. football at the 28-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Following the fumble recovery.
Ansel Adams.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple.
Key
to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Alford. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll run on first down. Alford. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
That's complete right side. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd down at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gore. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. 15-yard touchdown grab. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Obviously,
Has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone.
Short field. Can't be too late.
Even more so because
He said he was doing fireworks there or something.
The tight ends of old.
How far away do they live? Right next door?
Way harder to cover than before.
Yeah, about. Probably about a 5-minute drive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will
not even. Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Do they go to her parents too, or is it always like his family?
His. Her parents should go over to their house too. But it's always at the top of the residence, brother. Big Glenn and Sheree. Always.
6 points. They got to make up for that here.
That was always the house we were at. They spent so much money with all the kids that were there every single day. Between Glenn and his sister. Fuck, she'd always have 3 friends over. Glenn would have 3 friends over every day.
That's a bad possession. You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you? You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered,
I think Glenn had his own painting company. He owned his own house. They own their house from years ago.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that.
Cotton candy, sweet to go, let me see the Tootsie Roll.
Hey.
I don't know what you've been telling.
Yeah, the big old 69, boys.
But for a team to the intensity and keep the execution
like Timmy Graham.
after the half and play so well. That's actually really, really nice to see.
Just like Timmy Graham.
That's what we're
He like 69 boy. Hey, Steve, what we can't see. Butterfly, that's nice. Tootsie Roll.
Now a handoff looking right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Gore. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Oh, a block by Hitchens.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Some big plays in the passing game. Here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now
this is literally like right next door that these fireworks.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
What if I went, knock that shit off?
Call the fucking 12.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes.
Coding 12.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Look at that.
Bengals.
The low dot.
From 13 yards out. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors.
He's like twice the size of the guy that was guarding.
He was split out to the left like a receiver in that formation.
What a play.
And he's got it up and through. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score.
That was tight.
That's a route I don't do too often. I've seen there was no safety in the middle of the field, so fuck it.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, Brett Thompson. That's the biggest hit I've ever seen out of you.
17-yard line.
Oh, now some frustration.
Oh my
Vegas
God.
ready to take the field. And they're coming off a 3 and
You
out.
receiver?
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot where they have a clear time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do
That
you
is
shake
right.
things up?
You look at what you've
Big
got
old
before,
flock of
realize
seagulls.
it hasn't worked
Go to
so
someone
well.
else.
And maybe
Steven.
try and find one of those special plays from one of your
Steven
big
Seagal.
players and maybe try and hit
Steve
something big
Sega.
and get things going in the excitement area.
Now the throw
Steve
here complete
Sagan.
on the right sideline.
Steve Sable.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there.
Sarah
and a first
Silverman.
down.
First down.
Operating from the gun.
Oh, he
told us.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. And he takes this all the way inside the
Someone
60-20.
shooting a gun.
And
Oh,
I
we
think
see a
that's
lot of that
pretty
this
good
year.
illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was
Hit it like
something
Charlie
else.
Gardner. He can hit that shit. Sure. I smell fear in that offense.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught.
People are shooting
Oh.
out fireworks and it's light outside and there's fucking fog and clouds everywhere.
Jake.
Josh
was filthy.
Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the
Oh,
game,
shit.
number 8 on the season.
He's the truth on
And the
here.
Raiders make some
He is. I feel like they'd never give him the ball like the way they are this game. Like on the bottom line, I always see he has like 11 carries.
Forgot about him out of the backfield.
For 26 yards
Because you got to communicate and
and
oftentimes
4
when you start
touchdowns.
counting receivers,
Oh, I've played this team over the years. They've always put up a good fight. They got talent.
Yeah, I
don't
remember
know
one
why.
year I played them
the back in the backfield.
early in our thing and they were fucking unreal.
Into the end zone.
I don't know why they can't win in the
Kicks
sin.
one away.
Dude, there are bombs
Take it in
and
at the 3.
Venus is full of fucking
He
illegals.
will make it to the 20.
One's gonna land right on your fucking head and the roof and set it off.
Thanks.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a 1-score game.
On your
Touchdowns
head
on their last
and
2
roof
drives, and now
and set it off.
is here, so to speak.
I had to re-listen to it and on the team. One's gonna land on your head and roof and set it off.
How can we stop him?
You're talking like Yoda and shit, dude, all day.
Oh, Blitzcrank. Nope.
I know, I'm gonna go hit my J. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I need it. Dude, I'm stuffed. Oh my god. I'm gonna let you listen to the bombs. I'm gonna put the mic right by that.
I hear firing away. I'm afraid they're gonna land on me right now.
Up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the side.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them to touch down their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And finding Proen. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The pickup goes for 16.
That's carving us up.
Down. From the gun, Barkley. It's complete. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between
pitch it around the old park.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Barkley. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down. From the gun, Barkley. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On second down, Jacobs. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. So they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, we've said it many times, Charles, when you have weapons like this at the wide receiver position, just get them the football.
You've been hearing that war going on.
My God, sounds like it's right in your living room.
It's not even dark yet.
What are they? Happy Americans?
No.
They're letting them ring.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the
Miles
rush,
is
it
free.
was time to make a break for it.
On 2nd down.
Freakily.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. As some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. On 2nd down now. Alford, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave
100th career rushing touchdown for Max.
And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Barkley. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They hit up DB right now.
Operating from the gun. Barkley. And he'll be taken down.
Roper.
Pressure. The Bengals going to use
Guys,
the second
might get 10. Unbelievable.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this
Dude,
fourth quarter of play.
this guy's coming from that spot like Dylan Dixon, brother.
He got a speed upgrade before this game. He's got like 90 or 89.
Really?
Yeah.
Good lord.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
That's gotta be fun.
He's got like 85 finesse.
Wow, what a monster.
24.
Oh no. Jeez.
We lost Hoskins and we lost Alexander.
He
we were
was
losing
like your Dixon, basically. He was still like 25 like last year.
Oh, the hat trick!
No.
Picked off at the 16. And he will bring this
a hat trick for Darius.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to.
He came on like this last year at the end where he fucking ended up with double digits.
Yeah, it's like Tua last year. He had that 5-pick game, and then he had like 4 in his last like 7 games.
He's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in there is going to be mine, and that turned out to be true.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And this team just continues to win football games. They're well on their way to another victory here. And that 16-0 season starting to come into focus. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now the Bengals going to signal for their
Andre Smith, sup? I'm going to put sup, dude. Hockey. He's going to say, yeah, for sure, dude. Give me about 10. I'll be on in about 10 minutes. How much do you want to bet? Give me 10. Give me about 10. I wonder what he does in 10 minutes. That he needs 10 minutes every single time, and really he needs about 1 second to just get off. Because I know he doesn't smoke weed. I know he doesn't drink, really. I mean, not much. He might have a beer. He's just ripping some, like, writing some song or something. Trying to put the finishing touches on it.
Looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
On the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. The defense can stop it.
The only team I'll ever do that.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
There's Andre Smith. Yeah, give me about 10. Oh my God.
They move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0.
I don't know him like the back of my hand or anything. I don't know these guys.
Their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9.
The game for Gore.
Try to make amends next week as they host the
Steelers
Cleveland Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports,
like yelling out, is that fun? Do you like that? Is that good? Hey Ma, look what I could do. What if I yelled that out the window as loud as I could? Jaron Craig. I think that's his name, Jaron. It's whatever the fuck we want it to be. Cam Claxton. They call him Speedy. Wait, what school do you go to?
Alabama.
Alabama. Oh my God. Sounds like a bunch of people are yelling. Like someone's hands just blew off.
No, Lord giveth. Blair
well,
Armstrong.
the Lord giveth.
One more
Big
power.
Blair.
Round him off as a solid starter in any scheme.
Yeah, give me about 10. I'm gonna say if I can't do 10, will you give me 8? Will you do 8? Sean Mann, the manliest man. The former Super Bowl MVP. Sean Lee Mann. I forget, you had another guy win an MVP one time. He was like a D tackle. Who was that again?
It was a DN. Was it?
Or it might have been an outside linebacker. Who was the outside linebacker? Yeah. It was.
That's how I discovered him that game. I remember it was that sim because he wasn't playing yet, really, even though he should have been.
Right. He wasn't really.
He was still young.
He was sitting back for a couple years.
What do these boys like to do? They like to do it out a lot. Oh, they're 26th in passing, 29th in rushing.
That should be a nice little tuner-upper.
Go cover 3. See how that works.
We got a little tune-up, dude. After this, we should go to that other room. That's just me, you, and Topper, and we'll just invite DB to it, and then he'll be there.
Yeah.
And when Topper gets back, he'll go, hello. He'll go, hey, what's up? Yeah, Jim D, I think I'm gonna get Madden.
He ain't. He might actually, but he'll say he hates it after.
He watched that. He watched the full game last night on all
you
Madden.
couldn't believe it.
And he was watching next gen stats and everything. That one clocked in at 60 yards in the air.
He's running 22 miles per hour, Jim D.
He had about 4.7 seconds to heave that dot.
Yeah.
The old dot. Kevin Cruz, that's how he types.
Every time, that's how he ends it. It's a drum
Every single thing he says is dot at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be.
One of those guys.
Yeah. Jim D, what you know about this? And it was Bill Withers, Ain't No Sunshine. And me and him have had nights where at like 3 a.m. where we're in a blackout, sitting in his truck in front of his house listening to fucking Bill Withers. And his mom going, Kevin, we're sleeping. And he's going, oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh, he gets pissed. Oh, he's listening to Bill Withers.
He's like Ray Christ. That's why I think I like him, because he reminds me of Ray, kind of. But not really. I mean, a little bit. Yeah, he does, kind of. He's KK. It's always good to have a crazy dude on your side, you know?
Absolutely. The only problem is they can turn on a fucking dime.
Yeah, but you know what? Usually, when they're like your good friend, they don't turn on you. They find comfort in knowing that they actually have a good, close friend, you know? Because they don't really have much. They'll run through a wall for your boy.
Oh, look at that. Texans sneaking into the 7 seed all of a sudden, out of nowhere, and the Browns at the 6 seed. This team always comes into the very end of the year.
Ray Christ would chew through a steel wall to get to Jim D if I was on the other side. I guarantee you.
Can you see it, like, from the window?
No, but I'm gonna, yeah, I can now, I just looked. Yeah, okay, it's the house behind us, basically. Kitty corner. They got a bunch of kids, I can hear them all. They're probably out in the driveway. They're like the kind you buy, like, at the, you know, the little store, like at the little,
Yeah, like a 10.
They're just,
little military discount.
Yes, exactly. It just comes like you get a whole box full of like little things.
Those are the ones that fucking.
But then there's ones that are going off. There's some that are going off like 3 miles away that are going.
Sounds like Nick Cannon's out there.